regularly anyway, but I've been focused on it intensely for the...
Holy shit, you guys. I'm listening as I'm driving here. I just made that other video, but as I'm driving here, Rush Limbaugh just announced on his radio show that he was diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. That's fucked up. And here I am smoking cigarettes, but wow, that sucks. That would be a hell of a way for him to go out. I'm not the biggest Rush Limbaugh fan of all time. In fact, I don't listen regularly anymore. When I'm driving or whatever, I might listen to his show. As you guys know, anybody that follows the channel, you know that I'm a huge Michael Savage fan. I think he's great. There goes my camera. You guys that follow the channel, you know I listen to a lot of Michael Savage, and I think Savage is great. You know, he's very entertaining. And Rush is entertaining too. The point being is that, you know, Rush Limbaugh has been on the airways for 30 years at least, maybe a little longer than 30 years. I remember my first introduction to Limbaugh. Look at these are Michigan roads. This is why my camera keeps dropping down, because of the roads here are so fucking terrible. My first dose of Rush Limbaugh was when I was a kid, and he was actually on television at like 11 o'clock. I used to watch it when I was at the cottage. His show would come on at like 11:30 or 12 o'clock at night, and it was like it was a television show, but it was like set up like he was at, you know, at a radio broadcast, you know, and it was just televised, which he does today. Yeah, man. So I just popped back in the car and I turned on the radio and I heard him saying something about being on the air for, 30 years and saying that he wanted to apologize in advance because he was diagnosed with advanced lung cancer and he's going to be starting treatments, and he knows that there's days that he's no longer going to be on the show. So, like I said, I'm not the huge Rush Limbaugh fan, but at the same time, guy's been around a long time. He's been broadcasting and doing what he does successfully for many, many years, and I hate to hear anybody diagnosed with any kind of cancer. Any of you guys that have had family members that have had any kind of cancer, you know how it is. And my father passed due to complications from cancer. The cancer didn't kill him. It was a treatment that got him. And a lot of times that's how it goes. So thoughts and prayers and all that good stuff out to Rush Limbaugh and his family. Sorry to hear that. That's terrible to hear. But, Rush seems like a pretty strong dude, and he'll probably find a way. If anybody can find a way to get out of this, it'll be Rush. So more on that later, I suppose. All right, guys. Just wanted to pop in and tell you that. Peace.